Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable. In today's video we are going to look at the rise of Karrion Kross in WWE, or therefore the lack of rise for Karrion Kross. Yeah, he hasn't had one of the best main roster debuts of many of the wrestlers who are around today. To be quite honest with you, it has been kind of hit and miss for Karrion. Obviously, on the independent scene, he was known as Killer Kross, and he was definitely that. It had many personas, the White Rabbit being one of them, and was badass. He was clearly a clinical killer. But yeah, he joined NXT, which was a big, massive deal. But people said that he was ready for the main roster. But obviously, some people thought that he wasn't. So he was put down in NXT to really home in on his craft. And it wouldn't be long before Triple H, head of creative of NXT, decided to stick the title on him. And it was a fantastic move. Him and Scarlett looked absolutely amazing on NXT. Yeah, it didn't reign long because obviously Karrion did pick up a nasty injury which would force him out for several months. But even when he came back, he reclaimed the championship that he never lost. And yeah, he just looked amazing. And I thought, honestly, the transition from NXT to the main roster would be easy. Unfortunately, this vision wasn't shared with the owner of WWE and the main head of creative at that particular time, Vince McMahon, who just didn't really get Karrion Kross. And if he didn't really get him, why push him on the main roster? I don't know why he took him on and moved him up. If you haven't got anything for somebody, then certainly you don't mess with something that's already working, right? So, yeah, Karrion Kross made his main roster debut, only to lose his first match to Jeff Hardy. I mean, this was bizarre and did catch a lot of people off guard. And it was Vince playing games with Triple H, using poor old Karrion in the process. It really felt like that, to be honest. It was like Vince McMahon saying, yeah, it might be a big deal in NXT, but I'm going to show you that he's not. And it was ridiculous, and I really hated it. I mean, that's how it came across on TV. I don't know how that was when the whole idea was pitched to Karrion Kross in the first place. But yeah, this wasn't the first failure, I would call, on Karrion in his move on to the main roster. I mean, the gimmick that was given to him, I feel, was cringeworthy at best. It hurt his name, especially in the wrestling community that I am involved in. Kinky Kross, called him Kinky Kross, the red, like gladiator gear. Man, when we saw him come out for the first time wearing this gear, it was like, okay, what have you done? Vince, what have you done to him? You have turned what is a potential badass heel into a bit of a joke act, which, man, it just proper sucked. Yeah, the actual main reason behind Karrion wearing this new get-up was Vince McMahon was not convinced that Karrion Kross would sell the action figures, would not get over with the merchandise. It was absolute balderdash. Obviously, Karrion would prove that he could sell merch without this ridiculous outfit. Yeah, this didn't help Karrion. Under Vince McMahon, he would find himself as part of that big, massive release during the pandemic where about 20-odd wrestlers got canned over a process of 2 days. It was rather the blackest day in pro wrestling history. Just loads of superstars losing their positions. Keith Lee, another one, Nia Jax. The list goes on of how many people were released that particular day, or them 2 days, in fact. But Karrion would get a reprieve. He did go back to MLW. He kicked ass again. He was doing really well as Killer Kross. And then as soon as all the scandal came up with Vince McMahon, Triple H, didn't hesitate at all in bringing Karrion Kross back to WWE and the main roster. But yeah, even then, when he did all that, we never really moved any further with his character. It seemed to have just got lost in the shuffle again, which was quite amazing. Why bring him back if we're not going to use him, Triple H? So yeah, it was kind of weird how Karrion just got lost in the shuffle again, and a lot of people were speculating: is he going to get released again? But that wasn't the case. They were waiting for the Authors of Pain to come back. Obviously, Authors of Pain were trying to get a promotion here in the UK. That didn't work out too well for them. So WWE re-signed them, and the Final Testament was born. Paul Ellering was put back in. Karrion has been trying to recruit people for the Final Testament, or just to try and get people's true identities out there, which is pretty much what the Wyatt Sick6 are starting to do since they debuted this year. Obviously, look at Chad Gable. They brought out what Chad Gable is capable of, and that's what the American made. Obviously, now they're going to go after Karrion Kross and the Final Testament. This could bring out Killer Kross. I'm not going to lie. And, oh, man, if it does happen that way, it's going to be amazing. Because, yeah, I feel that this is what we need to do now. I feel that this is the time to shine for Karrion. Yeah, the actual title of this video is Tik Tok. Time is now. And that is it. It is time is now. This is going to be the feud, what literally brings Karrion to the forefront. I mean, I know a lot of people don't know him as Killer Kross. They only know him as Karrion Kross. But honestly, if they allow him to bring that old gimmick into WWE, then we are going to have some fun times ahead of us, let me tell you. He's just a good promo guy. His work on social media is top class, and he is reaching out and doing the work, getting in touch with the community, the wrestling community. Is getting his message out there, which I feel like the Wyatt Sick6 are not doing. I mean, they are cryptic, and I dare say it, that what Karrion Kross calls them the people on crack. Look at these people who are all on crack or what? But I mean, this is going to be so good. This is good for the Wyatt Sick6. It's going to be a proper feud, hopefully, and we get really into it. I don't want it to be a quick feud. I want to see individual matches. I want to see a big group finale. I want to see it all. Maybe the last match of this feud would be Karrion Kross taking on Uncle Howdy Bo Dallas. That would be, oh man, I literally cannot wait to see how this plays out. I mean, we're at the early stages of this feud. We're nowhere near the crux of what they're going to go into. Hopefully they don't drop the ball on this, because honestly, the Wyatt Sick6 are one of the most popular factions inside WWE at the moment. And I really think that the Final Testament need the rub off of this. Just look what Bray Wyatt did to LA Knight. LA Knight was like a mid-carder. People didn't really get him because they just thought he was this Stone Cold The Rock rip-off. But actually, his promos were absolutely killing it with Bray Wyatt. And it really elevated him. So, unfortunately, when Bray Wyatt was taken from us, and obviously his family, this elevated LA Knight. People noticed LA Knight more, and look at the position he is in. So I feel like this could happen to Karrion. I mean, no matter what the result is in this feud, I really feel that you're going to have two factions what are going to be pushed to the forefront, which is extremely exciting. I'm interested to see what WWE Creative have got for Karrion Kross. And please, have something for him. This guy needs to be on TV. This guy needs to be getting inside the champion's head, whether that be Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes, if they do a draft pick. But whoever he's going up against, they need this psychological stalker kind of killer guy, Killer Kross. I mean, yeah, hopefully we get to see this play out in WWE. If we do, it's going to be extremely exciting times ahead, let me tell you. Let me know what you think of all this in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Karrion Kross's career in WWE? I'm pretty much sure that you will think it could be better, and I know it can be better. And I've got an opportunity now to change that and make him the star that he needs to be. Interesting times ahead, and maybe we get a singles run from Scarlett. I mean, she can wrestle, by the way, so that should be a little bit of fun as well. So yeah, really excited for what they've got in store for Karrion Kross. Tik Tok, the time is now. Let's see what he's got, baby. And yeah, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.